Hate's a strong word.
You
for
just
me,
can't stand to hear criticism of Daddy Peterson.
Did you say Daddy Peterson?
Yes.
It's hard for me to hear it.
I didn't say that I hate
But
him,
when you
not
tell me that
once.
he's bought,
You
tell me that he's
can't
bought
put
now?
words into my mouth.
You told me that you think he's bought.
Yeah, I do.
So where's my
Collecting that Daily Wire money.
Nice to see
Yes,
you two again.
100%.
Hey, good to see you.
100%. I'm starting to think that maybe that's true.
I'm just presenting facts. It's not you to form your own opinion.
How is this a fact?
He's getting paid by Daily Wire.
He has a show with them, or I think it's a show.
And there's certain
Yeah.
things that the Daily Wire won't allow you to say.
Dragons and monsters or something. Monsters and dragons.
What kind of slaves are they?
That's Jordan Peterson's show.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. They're talking about how he's blind. All right, so we're just the guys today. This is wonderful.
How it's meant to be.
Yeah.
With the boys.
So I have a rule from last week here. I wrote a rule down. And me and Justin were talking it over. This is what happened with Lauren. It's like I don't want any more of that kind of stuff. So the rule is, and there will be more rules. Respect everyone. It's not right to attack anyone personally. Justin added ad hominems.
Right.
You know, it's a logical fallacy where you attack somebody personally instead of their argument.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's spicy.
Yeah, it did.
Did it?
Yeah. Marco asked a genuine question, and I forget what Lauren said, but it was just like, all right.
She was, I'm sure you can rub two brain cells together and figure it out.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I asked about the patriarchy.
Oh, I would love to have him back here.
I know you would have, but you're staying quiet.
Why?
No, you can talk. But yeah, I wrote down back talk, in with Lauren in mind, or any type of like aggression.
Right.
Not any type of aggression, but like
Against the folks.
we can hash that out, in a board meeting or something. But I wrote, let your brain be the master of your emotions. I had Peter in mind when I wrote that, and you don't have to bend anyone's argument, right? You can be disagreeable. In fact, you should be. But an agree to disagree is acceptable. That's where you should go, not fucking rub two brain cells together, Mr. President. Like, it's not happening again. But anyway, today's lesson, Tony, Joe, I do a little mini lecture on a skill, just to kind of remind you, Joe. And today, the theme is imitation. I got this in class. We were learning about inspiration and how important it is to start working on a project with what you're inspired from. This is Holly's class now. I'm sure you remember that lecture. But so she would talk. She's talking about how she would go over a lot of different designs that she's seen, whether they're in movies or logos or something like that, and she would kind of put them on her screen so she could see them. And she would. Here's what I do. This is a better example. So when you want to get inspired, when you want to imitate something to make your own work. When I started writing my novel, it looked exactly like East of Eden. I don't know if anyone's read that. It was my favorite book. And I started out, it was like exactly like every character was, most of the characters were exact replicas. Now it's at 250 pages, it looks almost nothing like East of Eden. But it's reminiscent of it. It's also reminiscent of Star Wars and Jordan Peterson, Tony. But yeah, it looks a lot different now. So when you start working on something, you start by imitating, and then keep going, and then it starts to look like more original. And that's what you can do in a debate. If you're struggling to debate like I am, you can go look at somebody who debates. And I'm not talking about just the most popular guys like Shapiro. I don't know how you feel about him, or Peterson, or even Simon Sinek. He's great for that. I want to show some videos, and Simon Sinek would be definitely part of that. But just if you can watch anybody, watch any intellectual, watch any political commentator, read these books, because debate, is foundational in how you live. That's how I like to think. Communication is how you live. The behavior patterns of people. Me and Joe, we study journalism and PR, and Noah too. And Justin studies entrepreneurship, business, and he's an artist. Tony here is a social media specialist. Do I have that right? Donovan, what do you study again?
I'm actually a vagabond. I'm just kidding.
Vagabondo.
Music.
Music. See, that's the most inspiration, you know, art.
Yeah.
But and Ethan, lawyer, you know, lobbyist,
That's what they say.
philosopher. You need what we all need. You know, at the core of what we learn is human behavior, right? And a lot of that stems from imitation. So, that let's debate. Enough said. All right, so we have the hat, and I've drawn up some new.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, because that one about Hitler had to get fucking thrown away for some reason, but
Oh,
Yeah, it's not-
the bait.
What was
yeah,
it?
I threw out
baby
smoking
one.
too.
What was
Yeah.
the baby?
Like,
Oh, go back and kill
yeah,
Hitler's
yeah.
baby.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's
It was.
That's a
I
good
just felt like
question.
yeah, we should like give it some time before we bring it back because we had like a 40 to 50 minute debate about it, and it was just me and Peter, and I feel like we gotta like give it some air.
I
Yeah, it was
see.
really
I
good.
see.
Okay, you're
Very
right.
good
Yeah,
debate.
yeah.
But yeah, in a little bit we can bring it back.
Maybe in a month or so.
Yeah.
But I debated last time.
I also
So
paid twice.
yeah.
Good job, Noah.
Hey.
How is it?
It wasn't
I haven't
good,
been
but
here for a
it was.
bit. How has it progressed as a because I came one of the first weeks.
Mm.
So is it like still like group, or is it like one or two debating?
Yes, it's changed.
Yeah.
So we have a much better system.
Okay.
So we watched Peter and Ethan debate like this, right? Like they just went back and forth. They didn't even give their opening statements. So what we have now is a combination of the two. So you give opening statements, but instead of rebuttals, after those two opening statements from each candidate,
It's all free reign.
it's free.
Gotcha. I see.
Just a free, respectful
I
discussion.
do think you were telling me about
Yeah,
that.
it's a lot more natural.
It works a lot better at,
I
for
like
like
that.
our, you know, our working on communications.
Yeah.
It's a
Exactly.
discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that more.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And is it just one or two, or how many debates is it?
It depends on
It depends on how long it goes, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. That's
So like
cool.
two people debate, and then eventually a group debate kind of comes out of nowhere. We just
Okay.
it's funner like this.
Yeah.
More fun.
But I think we should say when it is a group debate and when it's
Yeah.
not. You know,
Yeah.
because if
That's
two
fine.
people are going at it and then
Yeah.
someone cuts them off, it's like, hey,
Yeah.
this is like,
Right.
this is
Yeah.
not a debate.
I agree.
So
I like
we
this.
just gotta specify.
Like last week we were like, I was like just spitball, group debate.
Yeah.
So we can just do that again.
Sure, let's do another group debate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But first I want to see some, and if we're open to it, I want to see some individual debates.
Sure.
So
Yeah, I would like to see some division.
yeah. So who wants to go? Who wants to volunteer?